Alrighty guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama once again. And we have a 3-console stream tonight. Okay, now, alright, all of these consoles, they're all RGH3, chipless installs. Okay, the boot times are retail, basically. Alright, fully loaded, ready to go, locked, cocked, and out of the sock. And, well, no, you need to put it in the sock if you don't want to make a mess, okay? But anyway, sorry. Alright, all of them up on Alliance servers, along with Purge Trial, and you got College Football Revamped version 16 on these, okay, with the auto updater. BO2 MW3 Ghosts and Advanced Warfare Outposts, okay? So, we're going to start this one off here. We're going to kick it off with Mr. Made Man. Now, that's his name on Facebook, okay? Cool guy. He purchased a console off the website from us, and here it is. It's all good. So, tell you what, we're going to fire this thing up. This is a Trinity, by the way. And like I said, chipless install. No chip. Amazing. And like I said, the boot times are insanely good, okay, which is a good thing, thank God. However, though, I'm not sure if my video or something is causing it. Yeah, it was my video. Whoopsie. All right. So anyway, booting up into Aurora. There we go. Hope you can see it. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go through this thing just so you can see what the heck is on here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let me sync this controller up here with this crazy thing. There we go. Alright, now, no, not now. We're not going to download the DLC files right now. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to bypass that. That's the auto updater, by the way. Okay, so it will automatically update all the files that are on this thing. Alright, to the latest version of the NCAA 14 mod, which happens to be the College Football Revamp mod. Okay, just to let you know. That's what that's there for, okay? Because it's a plugin that my developer created, okay, for this, so then that way then you don't have to get a computer and, you know, download and copy the files over when they do a new mod, okay? But that's what that plugin's all about, all right? Now, all right, as you can see, we're going to go ahead. Xbox 360, we start off. We got Xbox 360 dashboard, okay? You got your Battlefield, Call of Duties, okay, a bunch of Call of Duties on here. All right, Gears of War, of course, your Grand Theft Auto 5, Halo, Halo Reach, Minecraft, and, of course, NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamp mod, you know, whole 9 yards, everything else. In fact, the hard drive on this thing, make sure the hard drive on this thing, yep, it's 250 gig, okay? So, go on over, Xbox Live Arcade, so you got some Live Arcade on there to play as well. All right, and then, of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And you have your Xbox Classic games. Those are original games you can play in bypass mode. And, of course, you have indie games and emulators, all right? You got over 8,000 ROMs on there, okay? So, you know, you got Game Boy, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, FC360, which is NES emulator, and back to Game Boy Advance, okay? Yeah, over 8,000 ROMs. If you're into classic arcade games, this is the place to be, all right? Now, tell you what, we'll go on over to Xbox 360 here. We'll hit the dashboard, all right? Make sure that she's up and online and live, and which she is. Good deal. Alright, you will see that you are up, you are online, you are live, our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. And then, of course, over in our 5th tab, we have our Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats, okay? To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Very easy. They come enabled right when you start up the console anyway, so you can disable them at any time. They give people a bad day, I promise you. Alright, so anyway, we're going to bring this back to Aurora. And Mr. Made Man, which you are made. Right? I want to thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. We're shipping it off. You'll have a tracking number in your email. Okay, also, in the email will be a video, okay, another link, besides the one that's on the YouTube of this stream that's going to be put up on YouTube. All right, there is a link there, how to start it up and set it up on your network for the first time. You need to watch that before you plug this thing in. Watch it before the console gets to your house, okay, so that way then you can go back to it for reference. Because if you don't watch it and you don't do exactly as I tell you to do, all right, you're going to sit there at that Xbox 360 logo for a very long time because it's going to be looking for a server, and then finally after 20 minutes it's going to give up. Okay, so you're going to sit at that logo for 20 minutes. So please, watch that startup setup video, okay, because that will eliminate that, all right? You got to get it on your network first before you can power it on. Otherwise, like I said, you're going to be looking at the Xbox 360 logo for a long time, okay? So there you have it, all right? Now, thank you again for your business. Greatly do appreciate it. You have a tracking number tonight, my friend. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to say goodbye to Mr. Made Man here. All right, and let's see here. I have a Mr. Ernest Leach. Okay, Mr. Leach also purchased a console from us. This one is a Corona for gig flavor, by the way. All right, as you can see, there it is. Now I'll tell you what we'll do. We're gonna fire this thing up. All right, and you will see the crazy boot times on this thing, which is insane. Okay, and there you have it. All right, so the thing boots like a beast. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna sync up a controller here, and I'm gonna go through this one. This one I'm not sure of the size hard drive. All right, so we're gonna check it out and make sure we got the right size hard drive in there, just in case. So we're loading up Windows Aurora, okay? And yeah, no, not now. Later. Thank you. All right, now we'll go ahead. We'll go over to File Manager. Yep, this one's a 250 gig drive too, so you're gonna have the same complement, okay? As you can see. All right, we'll go ahead with Xbox 360. Okay, and there you are, Battlefield. You got your Battlefield, you got your Call of Duties, all that kind of good stuff. You got all Gears of War on here, Theft Auto, and of course NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamped. Okay, and Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, so on and so forth. All right, you got your Xbox Live Arcade, a ton of stuff on there, as much as I could stuff on a drive. And then of course you got your, you got your homebrew section where your tools reside. And we have a couple classic games on there, and of course your indie games. And once again, your emulators, okay? You got a ton of emulators on there. All right, have a blast with that, okay? Now, we'll go ahead over to Xbox 360. We'll hit the dashboard, make sure that she gets up and online, and which she did. Bypass the sign-in. There you are, okay? Our guide, and like I said over here, this is where all your cheats are, your Advanced Warfare, BO2, Ghost, and Modern Warfare 3 to disable Hit A, to enable Hit A. Very easy. Bring that back, and off you go. Ernest, thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? We'll be getting a tracking number tonight. Also, like I said, there's going to be a video link for the startup setup guide on this thing. Please watch that video, all right, before you power this thing on. Otherwise, you too will be sitting at the Xbox 360 logo for a very long time, all right, which we don't want to do, all right? So there you have it, all right? Now, last but not least, Mr. Garrett Marcantel, okay? Garrett a while ago did a send-in with me. Okay, now he sent in a console. And unfortunately for him, the South Bridge took a crap, alright? That's why I kind of like, it was just one of those, it just took a crap. So, he went ahead and he purchased this thing from me. Because he was just like, Tony, it wasn't your fault. I know I played it for 3 months and then it just started giving me all kinds of fits and everything, and here it was the South Bridge. Like I figured, he sent it in, and I was just like, dude, your South Bridge is shot, man. Okay? Well, actually, the graphics chip was shot, because it was like freezing and going, and I'm like going like, oh, God, yeah. And, I mean, in order to repair that, you would have to go ahead and replace the XG CPU, which is cool and all, but by the time you're through doing that, for that repair, you might as well throw it in the bin and get another one, So he bought this one from me. All right, and he went ahead, we put a 320 gig drive in this one. And Garrett, there's your little monster right there, okay? Delilah, good to see you. Mike, good to see you too. Doing well. Hope you're all doing good. All right, so anyway, now, I'll tell you what, we're going to fire up Garrett's here. All right, and make sure that this thing works. Which it better work, otherwise I'll kill it myself, okay? And as you can see, boot times are incredible. I said, this chipless install is awesome. Okay, it is really something else. It's something special, boy, I'll tell you. I'm very impressed with it. I mean, you still got to get an Android reader. You still got to know what the hell you're doing with the damn thing. But, when you can eliminate a part, okay, that's cool. Right? I mean, because when you're dealing with a chip, you have a crystal on there, and that crystal is just, the way they manufacture those chips, the crystals sometimes are way out of whack and everything, and you're sitting there for hours trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to rewire this thing so that it boots, within 3 to 5 cycles, And I mean, it's just, and those were days that were just like, holy mountain, and drove me crazy, I mean, but, it is what it is, and I did what I had to do. But then now, chipless install, no chip, life is grand, all right? So, we'll go ahead, we'll go to Xbox 360, we'll walk on through here. Now, this is a 320 gig drive, okay? So, it's got a little bit more on it, as you can see. All right, and yeah, you got a bunch of Gears of War, Grand Theft Auto, you got the Mass Effect trilogy on there, NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamped, so on and so forth. Now, Xbox Live Arcade, you get a lot more Live Arcade on this thing as well. Alright, and then of course you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then of course you have your classic games, okay? There's 3 classic games on this thing for you, okay? And then of course you have your indie games. And then of course you have a full complement of emulators, which happen to be, you know, a ton, okay? So you got over 8,000 titles just in the ROMs alone. So you have a blast with that one, okay? Now, go to Xbox 360 here. We'll hit the dashboard, make sure she gets up and online and live. And which you better. There you go. And we'll bypass the sign in. And as you can see, it's up, it's online, it's live. Life is good. Hit the guide button. We're flying over. There's your Advanced Warfare cheats. BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. To disable A, enable A. Okay? You know the drill, Garrett. You had a console from me before that I fixed for you. So, you know, it's all good, brother. So anyway, there you are. All right, so Garrett, listen, thank you for your business, man. I really, really do appreciate it. All right, they're all getting shipped off. You will all have tracking numbers in your emails. Okay, you will all have the startup setup video link to watch. Make sure you watch the whole damn thing because it explains a lot more than just getting it up online too. Okay, so please, for the love of God, okay, watch that. All right. I want to thank you all for watching. Okay, I greatly do appreciate it, and I've got a ton more consoles to go. So. You know, you all take it easy and have a good one. Have a great night, and I'm going to holler at you all later, okay? Take care, guys. Have a good one.